The British royal family has always been a stage for drama, but rarely has the tension felt so sharp as it does now. Meghan Markle has reportedly delivered a new ultimatum. She won't return if Queen Camilla is present. The news reignites old tensions, throwing the palace into disarray. Now her ultimatum threatens to make a return to the royal fold not just unlikely, but impossible. Meghan's ultimatum is clear. If she is to visit or have any involvement with the royal family, Queen Camilla cannot be in the same room. For the palace, this is a shock. Camilla is not just the Queen consort, but also King Charles' wife and a central figure in royal life. Asking for her absence is, in effect, asking the impossible. Why would Meghan make such a demand? Insiders say it is not just about personal dislike. For Meghan, Camilla symbolizes much of what she found difficult in royal life. Tradition, expectation, and perhaps a reminder of the system she escaped. Meghan's supporters argue that she is protecting herself and her children from a toxic environment. Critics see the ultimatum as manipulative, designed to keep the door closed to any real return. This condition also puts Prince Harry in a tough spot. Harry wants to heal the rift with his family, especially as his father, King Charles, faces health struggles. But Meghan's line in the sand means that any reconciliation must come without Camilla, a scenario the palace finds unworkable. Meghan's demand is not just about her comfort. It's a test of how far the monarchy is willing to bend or break for the sake of family peace. To understand Meghan's ultimatum, we must look at her journey from Hollywood actress to royal outcast. The Duchess has faced criticism, racism, and relentless press scrutiny since her engagement to Harry. In interviews, Meghan has spoken of feeling unsupported and isolated in the palace. The scars from those years run deep. The Queen Camilla issue is layered. Camilla is an old hand at palace politics, having weathered her own storms as Charles's longtime companion. Meghan, by contrast, felt like a perpetual outsider. Stories of palace bullying, private leaks and icy receptions are well documented. For Meghan, the idea of returning to that environment, especially with Camilla's influence at its height, is unthinkable. Protecting her family is at the heart of Meghan's decision. She wants to shield Archie and Lilibet from the sort of public and private pressure she says nearly broke her. The ultimatum is her way of drawing a boundary that for her is about safety as much as status. Yet her decision is not without cost. King Charles is facing one of the toughest challenges of his reign. He wants to bring his son Harry back into the royal fold, especially as he battles cancer and feels the weight of legacy. But Meghan's ultimatum puts him in an impossible position. Choose between his wife and his son's family. For Charles, Camilla is not just queen, but his closest friend and partner. Queen Camilla, for her part, is reported to be deeply hurt by Meghan's demand. After years of working to win public approval, she now finds herself at the center of a new royal storm. Camilla's camp sees Meghan's condition as a personal attack, one that cannot be accepted without undermining her status and the dignity of the monarchy. The palace is caught between tradition and change. Allowing Meghan's demand would set a dangerous precedent, suggesting that any royal can dictate terms to the monarch. But ignoring it risks losing Harry, Meghan and their children forever. For now, the royal family remains at an impasse, with no easy solution in sight. The crisis has put personal feelings and the future of the crown on a collision course. Behind the palace gates, aides have launched what insiders call Project Thaw, a secret strategy to melt the ice between Harry and the rest of the family. The hope is that, with time and care, some wounds can be healed. But Meghan's ultimatum has thrown these plans into chaos. Every effort to reach out is now tangled in the Queen Camilla question. Staffers are working overtime to manage the fallout. They are tasked with repairing the royal image, keeping family secrets out of the press, and supporting King Charles through his health ordeal. The sense of crisis inside Buckingham Palace is palpable. Some courtiers fear that the royal family's very unity is at risk. Every decision is weighed against public reaction and the risk of further leaks. Any misstep could set off another round of damaging headlines. The palace knows that whatever happens next will set the tone for years to come. The pressure is intense. No royal scandal exists in a vacuum. Media coverage has been relentless, with every move dissected on front pages and social feeds. Shows like Family Guy have mocked Meghan and Harry, fueling both sympathy and criticism. Tabloids paint Meghan as a manipulator. Her defenders counter with stories of palace cruelty. In the United States, public opinion has shifted. Early support for the Sussexes has cooled, especially after their interviews and Netflix documentaries. Many now see the feud as a soap opera. Entertainment, but also a distraction from real issues. In the United Kingdom, the split is even more stark. A significant portion of the British public side with Charles and Camilla, viewing Meghan's stance as a rejection of cherished traditions. Meghan and Harry are acutely aware of their image. Their team works constantly to control the narrative, from press releases to curated social media posts. Each side accuses the other of leaks, deepening mistrust and fueling headlines. As long as the media spotlight shines, the royal drama will continue to play out in public, making private reconciliation almost impossible. Far from the formality of Windsor and the glare of London, Meghan and Harry have built a new life in California. Their days are filled with school runs, beach walks, and creative projects. Meghan's Netflix series offers glimpses of family life, crafting, baking, and reflections on British holidays, carefully curated for a global audience. Harry appears occasionally, often looking wistful when recalling his United Kingdom roots. Yet their life is markedly different from the one they left behind. There are no palace staff, no rigid schedules, and much more freedom. For Archie and Lilibet, California is home, a world away from the royal spotlight. This new life is a statement in itself. The Sussexes are determined to forge their own path, even if it means permanent distance from the monarchy. Their absence from royal events has become routine, signalling a new normal. Their California story is about self-determination. But it comes at the cost of family ties and old allegiances. The rift between the Sussexes and the royal family is perhaps most visible during traditional gatherings. For 7 Christmases now, Meghan and Harry have not joined the family at Sandringham. Last year, they reportedly didn't even receive an invitation. Instead, they celebrated in California, sharing their own festive traditions with fans through Meghan's Netflix show. Royal watchers note each absence. When Harry appeared alone at King Charles's birthday or a coronation, the world saw the split in real time. These moments are more than missed parties. They are public signals that the divide remains deep. Invitations, or the lack of them, tell a story of trust lost and bridges unbuilt. The Sussexes' absence is felt by the family too. King Charles is said to miss his grandchildren, and even Prince William reportedly hopes for some kind of healing, if only for the sake of the next generation. Each missed event makes reconciliation harder. The longer the Sussexes stay away, the more permanent the split begins to look. As the royal family faces this latest crisis, the future is uncertain. Meghan's ultimatum has set a high bar for reconciliation. King Charles, struggling with illness and duty, must choose between tradition and change. Queen Camilla stands firm, unwilling to be sidelined in her own home. Could there be a compromise? Some hope that time, and perhaps King Charles' desire to see his grandchildren, will bring Harry back into the royal fold. Others believe the divide is now too wide. The monarchy itself is also at stake. Every public argument chips away at its image as Britain's unifying symbol. The coming months will be critical. Will the Sussexes remain in California, carving out their own brand? Or will some unexpected event bring the family together? For now, the only certainty is the uncertainty. Whatever happens next, the choices made today will shape the House of Windsor for a generation. The world, as always, will be watching.